Got it tinted up, caught him outside. Nah, he in him. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Catch him.
On the floor.
Doris, here we are looking ahead to the postseason. Do you have a favorite right now?
Well, Kevin, like anyone, I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there and the last one standing. But I'm staying neutral. Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Williams is out there with Washington. Then it's Williams. Then there's Dante Exum. Beal finds Leonard. Sweet move. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Outside Williams. Over Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And here is Beal. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And here's Harden for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here are the Mavericks now, coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Now here's Harden. He had 15 points last outing. Collins kicks to Beal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There are certain players who you just say they are natural-born scorers. Mr. Bradley Beal, how you feeling?
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hands. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Count that bucket. He has 5.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Harden the pass to Beal. Driving to the basket. The Mavericks pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams hits the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Beal finds Lopez. To the paint. It's picked off. Washington, that's for 2. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now Williams, after the missed 3 from John Collins, that gives them the lead.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Beal inside. The kick out to Lopez. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Joe's checked in. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Chris Paul is checked in for Los Angeles. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders. At small forward, in the third spot, Kawhi Leonard.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Yeah, defense a huge point of emphasis for each of them. And it doesn't matter whether they're on the ball, as the steals suggest, or off the ball situations either. They are as active a group of defenders as you're going to see.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. They need this one. And Chris Paul hits from deep.
Nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Williams passes to Washington. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Williams drops them both. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Beal on the mark with the 15-footer. Beal's got 5 now.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
Leonard against Washington. Dallas again missing. LA has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Paul dishes to Beal. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Oh, that release by Beal just so pure.
With the drive, Washington, that's good. Washington's got his second basket of the night. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Exum. He's out there with Isaiah Joe. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man position. Exum uses the glass to finish the layup. Exum's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
Pass to Hauser. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Here's Kamare. Oh, Ooh, that's offensive interference. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Bogdanovich. Christie with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
A three from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Beal's shot is good.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Here's Joe, defended by Paul. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Kamare misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They host the Spurs after this one. And that'll be the fourth of this five-game homestand. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Mavericks trail by 3. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
It's stolen. For the 3. The shot's good from Christie. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And the Clippers making a change here. Harden's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And so here are the Clippers following the score by Dallas. It's Joe on the wing. Launches a 3. Collins grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 4. Harden kicks to Beal. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beal's got 15.
Well, some guys over the course of their career just keep developing, and Bradley Beal came in as a sweet shooter, and he continues to do it.
Bogdanovich passes to Beal. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Beal. There's a screen by Collins. Now here's Beal. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. With the shot, it's tipped. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Joe. Drills it from outside. Joe's got his second basket of the game.
Do not give Isaiah Joe a window for 3-point baskets. He will take them.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Mavericks making a change here. Here's Harden. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The shot by Beal, no good. Mavericks leading by 4. Driving in. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Pass to Beal. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. 1:02 left here in the second. To the left wing. There's a screen by Washington. That one goes in. 11 points in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Harden. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Good D by Lopez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it out to Harden. A three-pointer, no good. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Washington, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Beal. Steps back and trains the jump shot. Beal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And that does it for the first half of play. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Los Angeles Clippers.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way, but you can't rely on the refs to bail you out. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Brook Lopez, Harden out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Collins, and it's Leonard in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's Lopez with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Williams. Dallas moving it around. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 7-point Maverick lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
From deep Harden. That one, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
Clock is at 3. From deep three-point land, that shot off the mark.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Lopez covering and stolen by Leonard. Bobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
And now a look at James Harden. How his last 10 games have gone. First in assists and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Takes a three. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Here's Leonard. No good with the layup. Dallas leading by 7. Latrey. Exum's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard, the pass to Collins. A three-pointer off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
From deep Washington. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for James Harden?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Lopez outside. There's Beal with the three. Lets the three fly. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Harden.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make since.
Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. It's good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Fires the three. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
Clippers trail by 13. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Dallas, Kamar is checked in. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Williams. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Mavericks, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Aji Marshall comes in for Williams. Christie subbed in for Dante Exum. Beal taking his time here. Lopez sets a screen for Beal. Bangs home the trifecta. Beal's got 20.
This guy is such a dominant offensive talent. When he gets to a spot, he just goes to work.
Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Offensive rebound. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Christie. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Christie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Count that one.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Now here's Beal. Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Good on the second free throw. Here's Harden. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Dallas. They lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Isaiah Joe is out there with Christie. Then it's Martin. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Collins finds Leonard. Christie with the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
In the corner, it's Martin. Over Collins. And it's Martin missing. Clippers trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul passes to Collins. And it's done, penetrating. 5 to shoot. Shot by Collins, no good. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Buries it down low.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And here is Los Angeles now. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's Leonard. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Beal's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Paul.
Substitution for your Clippers. Bradley Beal.
Harden with it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the wing right side. There's Lopez with the 3. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanović.
Kawhi Leonard.
Beal against Christie. Marshall with the steal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night. You leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Lopez covering, lays it up off the glass. 21 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lopez covering. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Three-pointer. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Dallas. Flat.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers trail by 19. Beal the pass to Lopez. And he converts the layup.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
He's covered by Leonard. Bucket is good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Mavericks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Good on the shot. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots. A putback. And it's John Collins with the rebound. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
26 seconds left in the game. Washington with the screen on Leonard. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Now here's Beal. He's defended by Exum.
Mavericks foul. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.